Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lyric. Today I would like to do a tarot love reading for the sun sign of Leo. This is going to be a message from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscription and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. Oh, oops. Come on, guys. Okay. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Judgment. Queen of Swords. That's really weird. Wow. Interesting. Very, very interesting here. So, let me get some cards for the connection. Okay. Okay, this one came out first, which is the Star card. Okay. Okay, and the Moon card. Okay. Oh, the Moon is in Pisces. I thought that Moon was in Cancer. See, I need to have these little training cards because I get stuff mixed up. Like with how the tarot relates to, so tarot, in case you're curious, so tarot will translate in Kabbalah, in Kabbalistic teachings. It will translate in astrology. It will translate in like pseudoscience, like stuff. Like it's just very useful. It's a very useful tool to help bring change in the human mind, okay? Anyways, so from the Divine Feminine, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups. Divine Feminine, I understand our connection on a deeper level now that I have started to work within my inner wounds. I understand your pain, but it's yours to sort out. Stand apart. No need to be thirsty. Own and love yourself first. These are like almost the identical cards from the last reading, which was Capricorn. So maybe there's a message in there for you. Maybe your person's a Capricorn. Maybe your person is an earth sign. Leo, so check all of that out. So basically what I'm getting, it's very straightforward. A lot of healing has been going on. The Divine Feminine is recognizing a little bit better about who she is and how she should, the correct way to be actually is. And that sounds kind of harsh when you tell someone like you're not acting correctly. That is incorrect. And you are incorrect. And it's not to sort of like swipe a ruler on someone's hand, but it's just to sort of like appropriate behavior and appropriate thought patterns and to be a better version of yourself and to have a better life experience and to have a fuller type of relationship. Like this is all for your good. It's not about just like giving someone remarks and putting someone down, okay? So this King of Swords here, yeah, it's just about her sort of pulling her energy back so that she can focus solely on herself, so that she can deal with her own traumas, her triggers, her emotions, so that once she's more, once she recognizes the difference between like what's going on within her versus outside of her, and she's more available to her partner anyway. So this is so vital. It's not just for nothing, okay? Yeah, and she's just at this time, yeah, so this, the energy here for Leo, I feel that these energies are separated. Not that the energies aren't in union, but that they're doing independent healing. The Divine Feminine has pulled away at this time so that she can come back in a new version of herself with this Ace of Pentacles. She has the King of Swords and the King of Cups. So she's fervently dealing with her own self, okay? For the Divine Masculine, we have the Two of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Queen of Swords. Your insecurities are too much. Two of Swords. Are you able to love me without judgment after all we've been through? And the Queen of Swords. These hard lessons have taught me to seek it within me only. I see things 2, 3, and 4 steps ahead. So this Divine Masculine, I feel has, I feel like I'm really, really drawn to this Two of Swords card at this time. And I feel that the Divine Masculine is, as a result of the Divine Feminine's insecurities, has pulled away his energy. And I feel that that was really difficult for the Divine Feminine to deal with at the time. But through that sort of pain, she realized that she did need to hold back her energies and sort herself out so that she could come forward as a different person and come forward more authentically and come forward less insecure. Okay? Are you able to love me without judgment after all we've been through? I'm going to pull some clarifying cards on this Judgment card. What is this Judgment about? 2, 2. Okay. The Ten of Swords. Painful ending, difficult cycles, and betrayal. So I don't know if the Divine Feminine was involved in a third-party situation, which caused the Divine Masculine to see her as a person that's insecure, to see her as a person who's not sure of herself and has to sort of defend who she is by using other people. Because that's what happens when we're doing that. Like, it's like, oh, I'm beautiful, so I'm going to go run over here to this guy so he can make me feel beautiful. Oh, I'm extra, extra beautiful, so I'm going to go here, here, and here to feel like I'm loved, to feel like I'm wanted, to feel like, and she could have even been doing that as to get the attention of her Divine Masculine. And that backfired completely in her face, and the Divine Masculine has pulled away from that. And he's like, stop, lady, this is not cool, not good for me. So he's shut it down and pulled away from her. But like we were talking about earlier, that was in the past. In this present moment, the Divine Feminine is holding on to her energy, and she's not out there giving up her energies to all these different places. She's not asking other people to validate her worth. She's not asking people to make her feel secure. Like, she's finding that within herself, and she's digging deep within to figure and sort that all out. She's no longer amongst all these other parties and doing all this junk and trying to sacrifice herself in an attempt to feel secure. She knows that doesn't work for her anymore, thanks to this Divine Masculine. For the connection, we have the Star card, the Five of Swords, and the Moon card. So at this time, this connection is in separation. I think it's just a temporary separation because there's some healing, hope happening here. I think the Divine Masculine is still holding on to some feelings of conflict with his Divine Feminine. He feels that his Divine Feminine is selfish, and he's hurt that she went kind of like looking for all this extra attention. So he still has some issues to sort out as well. He has some healing to do. He needs to assess what he wants, assess if this is his Divine Feminine or not. So he's got some some work to deal with as well. We have the Moon card, so I that further elaborates that, or supports rather, that he doesn't know what he wants exactly. And so he could have been, because he wasn't sure of what he wanted, that had a subconscious play on the energy that he was giving out to the Divine Feminine, and she picked up on that, and that made her run. So there's always two sides to a story, and there's always more of it than what's at the surface, always. So it's so hard, you know, we should always be super careful, like when we're listening to our friends and we're seeing things from the outside, because we're outsiders. We don't know what's happening on the inside. So we need to really be sensitive in these areas, okay? And not to just to give hardcore advice, because that's not always the right thing to do. And to always be true to ourselves at the end of the day, and be true to the things that we love, because that's what matters. At the end of the day, that's like the absolute most important thing, is our relationships, period. It doesn't matter how much money we had. It doesn't matter the art that we created. It doesn't matter any of that, but it matters the people that we love. That's what matters. So Maury Povich is back, and we're going to pull some final thoughts on this connection. If this reading resonates with you, please check out my description box and book a personal reading, and we'll follow up, okay? If you're interested in doing some inner work or some healing, check out my description box for the programs that I work with to help you get in alignment, to help you resolve those issues, basically. And once you have the programs, they're always at your disposal, so you can use them again and again and again and again, okay? So it's a tool in your toolbox, if you will. Final thoughts for this connection. I needed to make sense of this connection, Divine Masculine. I'm so sorry I hurt you. Please forgive me, the Divine Feminine. I do see myself settling down with you, Divine Feminine. I run out of fear that you will see the real me, Divine Masculine. The connection. I struggle to express my love and feelings, so I keep it to myself, for the connection. So yeah, so they there's some some realization that needs to happen, some illumination, and I think that's going to be that's happening in the future with this star card here, but it's not quite there yet. So stay tuned for the next reading for Leo, and I hope that you love this reading.